We have several different types at our house. This is the newest one, just brought in for this season, and it gives you all the features you loved in your Bliss recliners from the past, all the comfort, all that perfect positioning for your spine and your blood circulation and how great they are. Still no assembly required, but there's new and improved things like a larger pillow and a larger tray that has compartments. And you have bungee cords now that are still there and still as sturdy, but they're covered with the fabric. So this looks a little more high-end. It's a great portable chair to take with you, whether it's just out to the patio in the backyard or to the ball game, the concert, the beach, wherever you're going this summer, you'll be the person with the most comfortable chair at the event. So let's take a look at our color choices, and then we'll introduce our friend Janine Ferrillo. So we brought in new color choices for this year as well, but they will coordinate with last year's colors. So this one is the Chevron, which coordinates with your platinum solid. Next, we have it for you in the terracotta, which is done in a beautiful lattice pattern or Moroccan pattern, but it will coordinate with last year's terracotta solid. Here we have our most limited choice, which is the Fern Green, and it will coordinate with the solid green that you may have purchased previously. Next, we have it for you in the sand, which is our light neutral, kind of a woven pattern. It's the same as last year's pattern, but it does have all those new features. And then if you'll follow me down to where Janine is still sitting in this chair, I don't blame you.
How are you?
This one is our jacquard, which is the two-tone brown with the swirling design, which is always our most popular. So welcome, Janine. For those folks who haven't tuned in and seen this yet, this is our final order of the season. It is way customer top rated in this new design, and over 30,000, approaching 40,000 of these have already been sold. We've already sold out of one of our colors.
Yes, the blue.
So, and again, that green is quite limited now as well. So let's talk about this chair and what new things you've done to it.
Well, it's that same wonderful comfort that is so amazing by Bliss, and now what we've done though is we improved upon a couple things. We're giving you a larger pillow. We're covering the bungee cords for a cleaner, sleeker look on the side. Tray and cup holder now has 4 compartments, Carolyn, so you never have to get out of the chair. And since it's the Deluxe, they're all the reasons, but it's also the XL, which is 5 extra inches of width, so more wiggle room. I mean, you're never going to turn down that upgrade to first class, are you?
Right, no,
never, ever.
It's great.
So that's what this is all about. It's made for people that aren't teeny weeny. You don't have to, I mean, you know,
that
it's
would
a
be me and my
size.
husband. So no squishing into the chair, no digging in the bars into your hips at the top, and you don't have to worry that it's not going to hold your weight. Tell me again the weight capacity.
360-pound weight limit.
360 pounds. That's awesome.
It is.
And the width on this is about 5 inches wider,
so
correct?
it's 31 inches wide, and the standard chair is only 26. So
okay.
Yes.
Great.
5 extra inches of room. You have this wonderful canopy that blocks 90% UVA and UVB when you use it.
But if you don't want to use it, you can just flip it back.
Exactly.
And if it's in the
that.
evening or on a day that's not sunny, you can just flip it back like so. It doesn't detach, so you're never going to lose it. You just flip it back and forth. Let's talk about this tray.
Okay.
The tray, it seems like a minor thing, but can I tell you, people are raving about the new clip-on tray. Last year's had a tray, and it had a cup holder in it. This year's tray is bigger and has compartments. Now, I'll tell you right now, you cannot buy the tray separately. You can only get the tray with the new chair.
Okay, so this is last year's tray, which was great, but we just improved on it. So now you'll see you have a spot for your glass, a cell phone in the center. We even gave you a spot for a coffee mug so that in the mornings when you're in your chair, you can really relax and enjoy. And then you'll see here a spot for an e-reader and a traditional book or any kind of electronical device. And while I'm up, you should know that this chair comes fully assembled out of the box, ready to go. Let me show you how it's going to come to you. So it's going to come just like this, Carolyn.
No assembly.
Out of the box. You're going to take the plastic wrapping off, slide this out, spread the chair open, put your canopy up if you choose to, and you can put your tray and cup holder on whichever side feels good for you.
If it's good for you, left-handed or right-handed. That pillow also is wider, and can I mention too, if you want to undo it and slide it down so it's more of a lumbar pillow, you can move that pillow from position to position. So it's not just always stuck right up there, because people are different heights. You want it behind your actual neck or down behind your lower back. And so that's easy to do. Notice that you don't see the bungee cords this year. And that's because they are wrapped with fabric.
Right, so we've covered the bungee cords, as you'll see in a minute. That gives it a cleaner, sleeker look now. So that's one of the things we've improved upon. And I'm gonna show you now. That double bungee, that's the Bliss quality difference. When you sit in one of our chairs, that's why our chair has a 360-pound weight capacity. So here we go, we're back. We've covered the bungee cords, and then there's that double bungee there. Most chairs give you one, but with Bliss, you're getting two.
So it just looks a little more tailored now.
Exactly.
And
Looks
again,
great.
you've still got the aluminum frame, powder-coated paint. It doesn't get rusty. It doesn't chip off.
And the sling.
It's the sling chairs are so
Material.
comfortable. You never feel like you're falling through like you do one of those woven plastic chairs.
I know.
It's never saggy. It
Exactly.
always supports you, and again, up to 360 pounds. And yet, it's lightweight. How much does this weigh?
So I'll show you. When you close it, you take the tray and cup holder off. It weighs 24 pounds. You put it in the lap of your seat, and now you're on the go. Listen, I take my chair to the Jersey Shore every summer. You know, I'm in the lap of luxury. A guy walked past me a couple summers ago, and he said, "You have the lazy boy for the beach." I said, "I do."
It's true.
It's
and
the best.
You can take this with you just as easily as any of those other like chairs that sag or that
Sure
come in a
could.
bag and all those things. These are so much more comfortable. They're like a great chair. In fact, they're so nice that often people will put these in the house and use them indoors as well. So let me pop up. And again, these are easy to get in and out of too.
Exactly. I was just thinking that when you got up.
They won't tip over backward. I don't ever want you to think that you're gonna tip it so far that you'll go back. It will stop itself at the maximum recline very, very safely, and then you can lock it into place wherever you would like it to stay in what position. So here come the colors again. The jacquard that we just got out of is still our most popular if you want that brown one, but we also have the one with the black frame is the platinum chevron.
And these are like fun and fresh.
They're beautiful.
They're really our best selection.
Look at this one. I'm just going to put it down so you can really see that pattern. Isn't that gorgeous in the terracotta?
Yes.
We've put that sort of Moroccan pattern in it this year.
It's warm
really,
and
really
fun
pretty.
and a geometrical design there.
Here is the Fern Green. This is our most limited. That gives you that wonderful sort of jungle and a garden motif, botanical motif on that one. The background is a very dark green. It's not black, although it does have a black frame, okay? Then we also have it for you in the sand. Sand is the same as last year. It's just a traditional woven design, which is very beautiful. This, though, has all the new features of all the rest of the chairs this year.
Exactly.
And then down in the front, we have it for you in our jacquard, which is a sort of a toffee with dark chocolate swirled through it.
Yeah.
So really, really nice. And again, very portable, adjustable. The canopy is adjustable. The pillow is adjustable. This is one size fits most because it is that extra wide XL size, which holds that 360-pound capacity. Now, look at my sandals. Here's my feet right here. I want you to see that here's how you recline. I'm putting my heels on the bar and I'm pushing lightly as far back as I want to go. Don't worry, I won't tip over. It's going to stop right there. That's the maximum recline. If I bump around and push around, it's not going to tip over. When I want to sit up, I push on the bar again with my feet, and I get into the full sitting position and pop out of the chair. There are locking tabs under the handles, under the armrests, that you can push up and down to lock it into however far back you want it to be. Say this is as far back as you want to go. You're just going to flip these locks down, and now I'm not moving. See?
Yep.
Even if I'm pushing on the bar, that chair is not moving. If I want it to go further back or further up, I just unlock and now it moves again.
Exactly.
And all of that is pre-assembled. It's the best chair. You do nothing but clip on the tray.
You just sit in this chair and relax. That's all you do. In this fully reclined position, it increases circulation and decreases muscle tension and stress. And it's called gravity free because there's no pressure points. There's no bars protruding into anywhere on your body, your back, or under your legs. Nothing. You don't feel anything but suspension, almost like you're floating on a cloud.
Let me suggest to you too, this is a chair that a lot of people buy one and then they find that if you have, unless you live by yourself, if you have a spouse or you have other family members, the kids come over to visit, bring the grandkids, everybody loves this chair. I suggest while it's on 6 easy payments of just $16 and change, think about getting a couple of these. And a lot of folks do at least get a his and a hers. Because now you've got, it looks nicer too on the patio when you have 2 of the chairs that match.
And now we have your colors.
But yes, and if you bought a couple of these last year, the colors this year will coordinate with last year's color, whichever one you bought.
And Bliss did that so that you can go back and really create that beautiful outdoor ensemble to really finish off your outdoor space. This is so comfortable, and honestly, you're not going to want to get out of this chair. That's what Bliss is known for. They're known for their comfort, so if it doesn't say Bliss down here on the bottom, it truly isn't the best. This is the creme de la creme of the gravity-free chairs. You know, you may see others, but honestly, they are not going to be the same type of quality. Again, this holds up to 360 pounds.
Well, this
Carolyn.
is the original, and there's a lot of knockoffs out there now, but
Exactly.
please don't be fooled. They don't have the quality, they don't have all these details, and you may end up having to put something together that is not pre-assembled. This comes right out of the box just like this, and it stores just as easily, all folded up in your garage or your garden shed when you're not using it. Doesn't take up a lot of space. So let's go back and remind you, 6 easy payments of $16.65. Also, the shipping on this big chair is just $7, so it's not an inordinate amount of shipping to get it to you. This is our final order of the season. Over 30,000 of these ordered. One color is already sold out, and they are top rated. This is the beautiful chevron pattern, which we're calling platinum. This is shades of gray on a black frame. Then we have it for you on the bronze frame in this beautiful terracotta. You're just going to simply order terracotta, but unlike last year's, this comes with a Moroccan pattern on it now. Then we have it for you in our most limited choice, which is the Fern Green. About 3 different shades of green going on here. This will coordinate nicely if you have dark charcoal gray things or black.
Yes.
Very pretty. Then we have it for you in another one with the bronze frame, which is simply called Sand, and it's a simple woven pattern of taupes and browns, if you like the lighter colored neutrals. And then finally down here in the front, we have the brown jacquard. That one has the light and the dark brown swirled together. Janine, would you mind showing that tray again and showing it compared to last year's?
Yeah.
Because honest to goodness, a lot of folks are actually getting a couple more new chairs this year because of the tray.
Yeah, so
Which is true.
Our older tray was great, as you can see here. Let me turn it. This is the older one right here. And then the new one has 4 compartments. So again, you have a spot for your coffee mug, your cell phone, a book, an e-reader, any electronic device, and then a spot for a regular glass or, you know, drink of some sort. And what you do is, Carolyn, this comes fully assembled, again, out of the box, ready to go. When you want to close it, you put the
tray in the
your
lap.
tray in the lap. You put your canopy back, and you fold it. And can I just say also, think Father's Day. It's the best Father's Day gift that you can give in housewarming
your
and
hubby will
weddings.
love it. Yeah.
If you don't know what to get a wedding, you know, get the couple a wonderful set of chairs.
My stepdaughter and her husband and their kids just got a new house a few months ago. And she had no outdoor furniture because they had been living in a townhouse that did not have a deck.
Right.
So we gave them a couple of these Bliss chairs, and they were absolutely thrilled. She set them up as soon as she got home on they have a long front porch. She put them on the front porch, and she took a picture and texted it to me.
Yeah.
Just thrilled. Because they're so comfortable, they look nice. You know, some outdoor furniture looks kind of cheesy, like you don't want it sitting out in your yard where anybody can see it.
Exactly.
This is a beautiful piece of furniture, and it's also quite comfortable. And you can leave it out in the inclement weather or the sun. It's not going to bleach out or fade. If it gets dirty for some reason, you just spray it off with a hose. This fabric doesn't need any maintenance. It's really super easy, and again, no assembly.
Exactly. And 5 extra inches of width, 31 inches wide, and our standard chair is only 26 out there on the market. So, you know, you're getting that 5 extra inches of room. The tray and cup holders, new and improved. Covered bungee cords for a cleaner, sleeker look. A pillow that's 20% larger. Our canopy blocks 90% UVA and UVB rays when you use it. Easy in and out of the chair. It's fully assembled, and it holds up to 360 pounds. And our best color selection and designs we've ever had.
It's new this year with all the new features that we've been talking about, and it's very popular. How many are gone, Jerome, in this show? Over 1,200 ordered in just this last few minutes, adding to the over 30,000 already ordered since this new one debuted, not counting all the ones that have been ordered in the past. It's just a super popular patio chair. So here is the gray chevron, the platinum chevron. I'll push that down so you can see that. We also have it for you in the terracotta, which this year has the Moroccan or lattice pattern. We have it for you in our most limited choice, which is the Fern Green. Then we also have it for you in our lighter neutral, which is a woven. You can kind of see through that light. See how the air flows through that wonderful fabric? This is never going to make you hot and sticky.
I was going to say breathable material.
And that is that great breathable material. That's the sand. And then down here in the front is our brown jacquard. So get a couple if you can, while they're on 6 easy payments of just 16 and change. That's our most generous easy payment plan, and you'll be happy that you have more than one. Unless you live by yourself and you never want to share. In that case, even with your cat.
Yeah.
All right, so thank you, Janine.
Thanks, Carolyn.
Stay on the lines, everybody, and we're going to take a little break, and we'll be back. I believe our today's special value is